So there I was floundering in the water, flipping around like a fish. Like a fish. You hear me what I say? Like a fish out of water, but in the water. You know what I'm saying? Like looking extra crazy. There I was, flip flopping. And my friend is like, get up, back up on this thing. What is wrong with you? And I was like, I'm falling and I can't get up. And she was like, what is the matter with you? Of course she knows what's the matter with me because we done consumed this rum punch together. I'm so intoxicated. I'm laughing. I'm joking. I got jokes for days, okay? I'm singing songs. I'm like, I'm quoting commercials. I'm acting straight foolish. I cannot get back up there. So the guy, he's like, oh my gosh, his patron done fell off, So he comes, he gets off of his jet ski. He swims around and he tries to help me to get back up there. Now, when we were on the ground, on the sand, I had that leverage that I was able to, obviously, one foot is on solid ground. You just put your leg over and you're able to be up there. But when you're in the water, you don't have any leverage. Zero leverage. Zero leverage is what I'm telling you. Zero leverage. So he was trying to help me get up there. And I just kept pushing this man down in the water. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big 6-foot girl. I'm just, yeah. And it was comedic. It was like a comedy skit. Like you can't make this stuff up. Here I am in there flopping around in the water. Got his braids all wet. I'm looking crazy. And I was like, I'm gonna die. I can't swim. And my friend is like, if you don't get yourself back up on this thing here, and I'm just making all these jokes and this and that to the point where she is just like, look, drag her ass back to the shore like that, And he's like, no, I can't do that. It's just terrible. I'm like, I'll try to hold to it. I'm gonna die out here. I'm in the middle of the water. I can see the boat in the distance, and I'm just thinking, where did this all go wrong? Like, what in the world did I do to deserve this? I just wanted to support these young men who were, entrepreneurs for sure. And they, had a little business and nobody else was patronizing them. And so, we had this bright idea to take this banana boat. So anyway, because I digress. That's just how I do. So it was two of them. So the other guy sees what's happening from the shore. He comes out on his jet ski and he tells, his partner, like, don't worry, like, I'll get her back. So he, and this is 1997, y'all. I just want to say I was way more youthful. I was youthful, I was able to do more stuff, So he stands on the back of it, like kind of sideways on the back of his jet ski, and he reaches his arm down, to try to help me to grab onto him for him to pull me up. So he tells me, like, put your foot here, and like so it's like put my foot on the very back of the jet ski, and he's gonna pull me, and I need to, help him, and this was how this whole thing was supposed to work. I don't know what physics class he took and I took, because clearly that was not gonna work. I put my foot there. He reached his arm down. He went to grab me. I was holding on to him for dear life. And my 6-foot self pulled him right into the water. Unfortunately, the force of everything that we were doing, with my foot being on the back and him being at the top and then reaching down, all of that weight went towards the back of the doggone jet ski. So what happened? Not only am I in the water, floundering, drunk, looking extra crazy, this doggone jet ski flips over, hits me in the head. Now I'm really like, oh, I'm concussed. I'm gonna die for sure. And the man is like, oh no. I was like, I'm gonna die for sure right here. Okay. I think like on the third try or something, we finally get the weight ratio balance thing together after he flipped this thing back over, and I'm able to get back up on there. And I was like, just take me back to the shore, because now, like, that drunkenness is wearing off, because I'm like, I could die. I could die. So I was like, yeah, just take me back to the shore. And he was like, no, mom. No, mom, I gotta give you the rest of your ride. I was like, that's okay. I didn't ask for a ride on a jet ski. I was just doing the banana boat. I'm like literally tearful. I'm tearful. I went from joyful to tearful. And I was just like, yo, just let me get back to the ground, to the land, to where I'm safe. Because clearly this was a mistake. So I, I'm on the back of the jet ski, and he's like, "No, mom, if I take you back now, you will forever be afraid of a jet ski." I said, "I'm already forever afraid of a jet ski. I'm forever afraid of a banana boat." Ask me if I've done it again. And I was like, "I'm already afraid." He was like, "No, no, no." So he was like, "I'm gonna, take you for a ride." When I tell you, he like opened that throttle up, like I'm telling you, all the way, like with the zzz, and we're like, bah, 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 bah. I'm trying to show you how it was going, and I done knocked the phone over. Anyway, I'm just hitting every wave, I mean, this thing was like flying across the water, and I'm just holding on for dear life, like, please let me just get back in one piece. I'm sorry, I'm never gonna drink and ride again. Yeah, so that was my experience. I made it back. I can't say that I have ever gotten on a jet ski or a banana boat again. That was 1997. But you live and you learn. Number one thing, don't drink and ride. Don't drink and ride. So that was my St. Martin story. It was funny. I mean, in hindsight, it was very funny. It's very funny. And when it was happening, it was kind of funny. It was really funny in the beginning and not so funny towards the end. But, it's the travel journey. It's like you got to get out there and take a chance and do a different thing, and just, be about the challenge. Be about the joys, the learning, the laughter, the experience. I wouldn't trade nothing for my journey. I forget who said that, but somebody said that. I don't know if it was Maya Angelou, but somebody said it. I wouldn't trade nothing for my journey. I absolutely love travel. I love cruising, and I might not do as many excursions as I used to, but because I will talk about cruises, how to save money on cruises later. But yeah, it was great. So thanks for hanging with me and listening to my crazy story, because it was funny.